What's up, guys and gals? It is Purebred Stallion coming at you right here with the next episode in the Boston Red Sox franchise. No gameplay in today's episode. Today we will just be recapping the month of April. It was a rough one, as you can see. We did pick up our first series win at home against Washington after suffering 6 straight losses on the road in Philadelphia and New York. Still, we got swept by the Rays and Baltimore on the road. We have not won a road game yet. All of our wins have been at home. I think we probably have the worst record in the entire major leagues. We are worst in the American League, and I'd be willing to bet we are last. We'd be last in the National League too. So we have the worst record so far in Major League Baseball, and not a good start for the Red Sox. But I think we've seen some good promise from some of our younger players, and players like David Ortiz, Hanley Ramirez, and Dustin Pedroia, our veterans, that we can turn this season around. If you look in the trading block right here, we have put Clay Buchholz and Shane Victorino on the trading block, and we will be looking to see if we can get a good deal for either one of them. Not saying that they will be traded, but there's a good chance that if we get the right offer, we will take it and we will sell them. Rick Porcello has done pretty well, 3.64 ERA. Wade Miley has also been pretty consistent in my opinion. Joe Kelly has struggled big time. And Matt Barnes has been, I guess, average for a number 5 starter. It could be a little better. Like Giancarlo struggled big time, a couple bad outings, but I think he can improve. Tommy Lane's done pretty bad. Varvaro's done well, really consistent from Anthony Varvaro. Craig Breslow's done exceptionally well. I want to use him more. Junichi Suzawa he's pitched better than what his ERA looks like. He's done okay. We got Mujica and Uehara. Mujica's got a 3.68. Again, not bad from our setup guy. And Koji Uehara, he had a couple bad outings where he blew saves, but nonetheless, I think he's still going to be a formidable closer in the future for this club. Now we look at our batting lineup. We've got Xander Bogaerts, who's batted .300. Not much more I can ask for. He's got 21 hits and 7 RBIs out of the leadoff spot. Not bad from Bogaerts. We got Shane Victorino batting .262, 8 RBIs. Not a home run from Shane Victorino. He's not much of a power hitter. I'd still like to see him go yard every once in a while. Pedroia done really well, 305, 3 home runs, 12 RBIs. David Ortiz, 7 home runs and 22 RBIs from Big Papi. Good first month. Hanley Ramirez, though, batting .293 with 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. I might rearrange the lineup to get him higher up, maybe 2 or 3. Because he's done pretty well so far. Pablo Sandoval struggled, and he started to pick it up late. Mike Napoli has not done well at all. Ryan Hannigan has been pretty average for a catcher. And then we've got Mac Forrest, who right now is starting in center field with a .273 batting average. He is a rookie. We just brought him up. Jackie Bradley Jr., another player we brought up after Mookie Betts got injured. Now we have Alan Craig batting .217, Brock Holt batting .121, and JP Arancibia sub 100. I don't know how much longer he'll be with the team because he has been pretty bad. 2 for 21 so far this season. But if you just missed it, what I just said is that Mookie Betts was injured for about 2 to 3 weeks. He's probably got a week or 2 left before he can come back. That was a big hit from us, but we look here at our AAA lineup, and we've got outfielders, I think, if we need them. We got Rusney Castillo, who's batted .257 with 7 RBIs so far in AAA. Stephen Harmon batted .368. Good month from him. He's only a 58 overall, though. He's 21 years old, so we're not going to rush him into the big leagues quite yet. Brian Ma, 4 home runs, 15 RBIs. Darren Durham, 4 home runs, 16 RBIs. Batting .289. Garen Cicchini, batting .290 with 7 RBIs. He could see some big league time if Brock Holt were to get moved around. Garen Cicchini could fill in for him. I think he can only play one position, though. Let's take a look. He's got 20 hits. I don't know yet. We can only play third base. We could maybe maneuver him around a little bit, play some middle infield, but it looks like he'd be a third baseman. Ronaldo Valdez, he's done pretty poor. .227 with 4 RBIs. We've got Bryce Bentz batting .146. We need to see some improvement from Bryce Bentz. He is 26 years old, so we can't just have guys like this on the team for organizational depth if we don't need them. And I don't think we are short in outfielders right now. So Bryce Bentz definitely has to step it up if he wants to stay with the Boston Red Sox. We're paying him $590,000 too, so that's a pretty big hit on the budget for a AAA player. Jermichael Weeks batting 211. He might not be on the Red Sox for much longer either. He could be packaged with Victorino or Buchholz just to throw along and get rid of him. We could end up cutting him. I don't see that happening. He could fill in the big league squad if we needed him, but I don't see us needing him, especially with a 211 batting average. And Christian Vasquez has done pretty good for being our number 9 hitter and catching, batting 255. Then we've got Darius Pugh, who's got batting 400 with 10 hits. Jeff Bianchi, batting 250. Harvey Beal, batting 120. He does have 2 home runs. And then we got Marco Mateo. And then now we will go ahead and look at the pitching rotation. Stephen Wright has got a 4.85 ERA. I want to see it'll be a little better. Tim Berry has struggled. Dana Eveland has looked very good, but with a 2.55 ERA. He doesn't have a win yet, but with an ERA like that, you know there will be some coming. And then we've got Edwin Escobar, who has totally been a disappointment so far this season. 7.08 ERA. We're going to definitely need to see a big turnaround out of him if he wants a chance to play for the Red Sox this season. Then we've got Zeke Spruill, 2-0 with a 2.16 ERA. Not bad from the number 5 starter. He could be seeing a move up later on in the season. He's a 65 overall. You look at his attributes, they are pretty good right there. Walks per 9, home runs per 9. It looks good. Howard Whitley, 2.03 ERA. Looking good. Pedro Miter, 3.48 ERA. Looking good. Herman Hunt has pitched 12 2/3 innings and has not given up an earned run. Looking good. Heath Hembry, 2.03. Robbie Ross has struggled with a 5.14. But he does have some good attributes, so I think he's going to shape out. And we've got Brandon Workman and Chris Fernandez, who have been pretty average. Could see some more out of the closer, or we could see a bullpen mix-up down there in Double-A. Now we look here at the Triple-A. I mean, this is the Double-A lineup. We got Javier Feliz batting 317 in the leadoff spot. Not bad from the 22-year-old third baseman. Boone Werner, 327 with 17 hits. Again, pretty darn good. Henry Zambrano, 381, 24 hits. Ozzy Cordova has struggled. I don't think we're going to keep him in this cleanup spot. I don't pay too much attention to the minor league lineups, but when I see a glaring hole, I like to fix it. So we'll go ahead and look at that. Then we got Juan Reyes batting 5th, Todd Rosales batting 6th, Trevor Caudill batting 7th, Suggs batting 338, looking good on the season. I think he is going to move up to be our, we can move him around a little bit. I don't think he's going to be a number 4 hitter. But then we got Angel Carrasco, Lonnie Berrios, and Brian Spanos. So looking good from our Double-A lineup, I think. Spanos does have 4 home runs, though, so I think we should go ahead and replace him with Ozzy Cordova, make Spanos the new left fielder and the new cleanup hitter for that matter. Yep, now this lineup looks a lot better. Let's look at their pitching rotation. Carlos Rodriguez, 3.09 ERA, 22 strikeouts. Not bad. Oscar Vila, 1.69 ERA. He has looked really good. He's got 96 stamina, 83 velocity, and 70 break. So this could be somebody that you need to watch throughout this franchise. He could make his way up through the organization and possibly on the big league squad in not too long. Rob Tidwell, Arnold Kirkland, and David Alvarado have all done okay. Luis Escobar, Fernando Cabrera. The pitching rotation has been pretty strong for the Sea Dogs. As you can see, they are high up in the standings. Let's go look ahead at the Red Sox May schedule. We've got New York at home for 3 games. Then we've got Tampa at home for 3 games. Then we go back on the road to hopefully win our first road game of the season, either in Toronto, Oakland, or Seattle. Then we've got Texas at home, Los Angeles at home, and back on the road, Minnesota and Texas. And this game will carry over all the way to the 31st. It is a 4-game series on the road. Then we will start June. But looking good pretty far, I think. We've got Matt Barnes going up, Wade Miley going up against the Rays. I think if we can play pretty well throughout these games, we can make up some ground in the division. If we play these next 9 games against division rivals and we can win 6 or 7, I think that'll be a big success for the Red Sox and hopefully make a turning point in this season. In the next episode of the Boston Red Sox franchise, we will be showing more gameplay and hopefully some more Red Sox wins. So make sure to subscribe and drop a like on the video, and I'll see you next time.